SK has a lot of ways to kind of cheese out stocks from Etalus. He's very good at following the bear off stage and punishing the recovery options that Etalus has access to, and just being a big body against an off-stage pressure character like SK is never gonna be in your favor. But we'll see what Salazra can do in the matchup. I believe we saw an Etalus win against an SK earlier in this RAS, so it's definitely not undoable by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not undoable, but you have to be so ready to punish the Etalus player on whiffs. That is the biggest strength of Etalus, and that is the one thing that he has in this matchup. Shovel Knight has such a ridiculous punish game on Etalus, but it's a matter of can he get in. And right now, Salazra taking a lot of early damage. One forward air into reverse up B could immediately mean a kill from RAS here. So you got to be very careful, but the F-Strong going to be able to do it. No fair up B needed.
Yeah, for sure. Doesn't need any of the fancy combos. Just getting a call out to outright take the stock, but still got to be careful here. If you are RAS, one of these Dacuses, if the Upstrong connects, will surely take your stock. But Salazra is back off stage against RAS, able to fight back with a back air to get some better positioning. But RAS is just being relentless right now, getting some more percent. But a beautiful forward air armor to get through the first hit of the up B, lets it rip afterwards, and RAS was not rip at all. Ends up losing the stock for it. Salazra evening up the stock count.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Salazra versus Two Boots, right? You know, two very different players here, and right now, RAS says, hey, I don't care about these players being different, I care about this match. Just focus on that. And right now, after that one unfortunate position, Salazra now in a horrible position. Now you have to deal with a Shovel Knight with both Horn and Momentum Mail, and just like that, Salazra almost going down time and time again.
Yeah, RAS is looking for the setups right now. Salazra is able to slip out of it, get some armor for himself, but RAS combos the armor off almost immediately. And we'll see, Salazra has to recover again, is able to slip past the setup that RAS is looking for. But the Horn almost takes it some good DI, able to get the armor once again.
Strong.
Gets the parry. Yep, there we go. Re-up the armor. Yep. Able to even up the stock count. It's anybody's game. Even though this Etalus is at such a high percent, you still got some work to do to get the armor back off if you're RAS.
But right now, RAS in a lot of trouble. Salazra is just running away with this momentum. One forward air, one up air. The up air going to whiff. This is RAS's moment.
Ooh, up air almost killing through the armor quite, but RAS able to make his way back onto stage, able to maintain the advantage state. And yeah, Salazra dips too low out of resources, is forced to use the up special and pray that RAS whiffs, but RAS does not whiff, has that forward strong ready, and is able to take game one over Salazra opting for Forest Floor as the counter pick for game two.
Yeah, so right here, Salazra needs to find a way, find an option to really slow down the pace of the game, you know, just make sure that RAS can't just run away with these windows, with these openings. But, you know, right here, you know, has, instead of slowing down the pace of the game, has opted to just take the fight straight to RAS. And right now, RAS is getting absolutely cooked, but not a moment too long. It hasn't even been a minute yet. Gotta wait for everything to come into play.
Yeah, for sure, but Salazra's off to a good start. Gets the armor, maybe looking to try to get an armored strong attack, but Salazra's able to fight back on stage. A good recovery, low commitment will get him back on, but Salazra's there with the forward air, catching RAS trying to sneak back towards center stage. and Rice is not ready to adjust the DI, gets sent to the blast zone. Salazra now up 3 stocks to 2, and immediately lapping Rice in percent. Rice still kind of struggling, but the single hit forward air, or forward tilt rather, into the forward strong will take the stock. Salazra not ready for that one, and we're back to an even stock game, and Rice almost has enough money now to make.
I mean, right here, there it is, the momentum mail going to be picked up, and Rice in a solid position, but one parry could mean a kill, and it needs 2 kills. Oh no, Salazra dropping that one, dropping so much momentum, and all of a sudden Rice has a second lease at life.
Yeah, Salazra, if he didn't SD, would have had such a huge lead there, but was expecting the DI in, and oh no, the down airs Rice was chasing. He's gonna be able to make his way back onto stage, not without taking a bit more of percent from Rice though. But Rice still doing a good job at maintaining this momentum from the SD'd stock, keeping Salazra in disadvantage, almost getting the back air into Upstrong, narrowly avoiding the free. Now Salazra's got some momentum, dash attacks coming out, but an Upstrong to bust out. Oh no! Oh, the trade! Both players were gonna die, but Rice is the one that lives longer, able to move up 2-0 against Salazra, barely living long enough against the hammer. Oh my days.
Jesus Cristo, Dios mío. I cannot believe that that's how it went, and Salazra back against the wall, going to opt to go straight to the Frozen Fortress here, which, it might be Etalus' home stage, but this is historically one of Etalus' worst stages, right? Those top platforms just make it so difficult for Etalus to get the ice across the stage, and they don't exactly do too much in terms of mixing up his recoveries, but his opponents do still get a large window to recover towards those higher blast zones. But right now, Rice making full advantage of none of that, because Salazra is just going to continue on this onslaught.
Yeah, historically, definitely not a great Etalus stage. I might have been a spot where he wanted to pick Fire Capital because of the bigger blast zones, but it got banned, and so just opted to pick Fire Capital 2.0 in a sense instead. But working out for Salazra so far, getting some solid stuff onto Rice, lapping Rice in percent now. We'll see. Both players have to be a bit careful here, though. Ooh, Rice narrowly avoids getting frozen, gets the parry, but gets called out on the panic roll with the forward strong. Salazra now move 3 stocks to 1 with a very solid.
Yeah, absolutely incredible from Salazra, and 108% is not going to be climbing too much higher than that. Going to be able to air dodge back onto the stage. Rice off stage. This is huge. Back air, down air, and does not get the kill. But man almost got the clip and is taking the Rolling Thunder. Oh my God, Rice.
Oh, that surely would have been a clip for sure. Doesn't matter though. Salazra able to get the Dacus soon after to get the stock, and a very solid game 3 for Salazra will get himself on the board. We'll see though. The counter pick is gonna be Tempest Peak for Rice. We saw Rice picking this earlier, I believe against Dilettante, the Hoedown player. So no surprises here seeing Rice pick it here against Etalus, a character who doesn't like the stage quite as much as Hoedown. So we'll see what these players can do.
Yeah, I mean, this stage I honestly think is a phenomenal counter pick here for Rice. It just puts Salazra into a rough position, whereas as the Shovel Knight, the moment you get Etalus off stage even once, that could immediately turn into a kill, and this stage has a lot of opportunities to get your opponent off stage.
Oh yeah, for sure. The side platform's gonna be helping both players get the other off stage very well. It's just a matter of who's gonna get a bit more out of it. So far, lots of back and forth. Both players could lose their stock at any moment. Salazra getting some armor though will allow him to hold on just a bit longer, and the forward strong will take the first stock for Salazra, able to get the armor refreshed quickly after and move up 3 stocks to 2. Now getting some solid percent onto Rice. Rice has to be careful here.
And Rice in a lot of trouble, needs an up strong, needs a forward strong, needs something to finally take that stock. The parry, F strong going to be able to do it. That almost turned into a turnaround kill, as Salazra was fully actionable. If he had buffered a parry there, I think Rice might have actually just lost his stock entirely, but right now, Rice just looking to not lose that stock, looking to stay away from the Dacus. Instead, that is no Dacus to worry about. It is the Ice Bear sitting directly on your face. I don't think anyone wants that.
Yeah, for sure. That is a heavy bear, gonna crush your esophagus. For sure, able to take that stock off of Rice, just catching him, wanting to retreat to the platform, and now lapping Rice in percent. We've got tilt boosts on deck as well. Salazra moving a little bit, trying to mix Rice up, trying to not give him an opportunity. Gets Rice frozen once again, and gets the tech chase with the forward strong. Not going to kill with some good DI, but Rice has to be very careful here if he wants to hold on to this stock. Ooh. And another down B. That'll do it. Salazra once again catches Rice panicking on the platform and capitalizes with another down B. And we have another reverse 3-0 opportunity. Will Salazra make it happen, or will Rice shut it down? The counter pick is going to be swapped this time to Tower of Heaven. I agree with that. Definitely doesn't seem like you were getting quite what you wanted out of Tempest Peak if you're Rice.
Yeah, meanwhile, Rice right now looking to just rack up as much damage as possible, but Salazra has other plans. Just going to continue to throw the hitboxes out and hope Rice gets hit by them, and the moment that they do, holy moly, can Salazra just absolutely convert. But right now, just trying to convert back onto stage, as Rice taking so much damage already at triple digits.
Yeah, narrowly parries an icicle. Salazra getting a bit lucky there with Rice not being in the right spacing. Could have been pretty detrimental for Salazra, but might be detrimental for him anyways, as Rice is able to get some good percent on the Salazra, but Salazra answers right back with a Dacus, able to get some armor on and take the stock. We'll see. Rice is trying to fight his way in, but Salazra is just trading over and over again, saying, all right, I'll hit you, but you're gonna get hit too. We're both taking some percent here, and that's definitely gonna favor you if you're Salazra with Etta having armor.
Yeah, but right here, Rice just trying with the up strong. Oh my god, just Julie tip number 1. If you commit hard to a read and it doesn't look like it's gonna work out, just hold it. Because that right there is just why, you know, if the result of the read is that you're going to die or you maybe kind of hit it, just commit, just full send it. And Rice right there is just absolutely going to take that one straight to the bank. Salazra is just beside himself, just does not know what to do after that crazy opening.
Yeah, the momentum from Rice after that opening has just been absolutely insane, turning this lead that Salazra had into a very even game. Salazra having armor now, but Rice, during all that, was able to pick up momentum mail, and now whenever he has an opportunity, can pick up whatever artifact he so chooses. But Salazra is able to re-up the armor, but Rice He's getting some good percent on him. That armor's gonna pop soon. Yeah, there it goes. And now all Rice needs is one solid hit, and that will be the stock gone. Looking for it here. Ooh, not able to scout out the panic option, but has Salazra back off stage. Up tilt, up air not gonna find its way after. But, ooh, up air there. Ooh, not gonna get the last hit. Not gonna get the last hit again. Back air will take it though. Salazra maybe didn't think that he was in threat of dying, but immediately answers back with a Dacus. Both these players just don't want to give me an opportunity to speak. Last stock apiece. Rice now has the artifact, but Salazra has some percent onto Rice.
Yeah, the gear is coming out in full force, but right now Salazra is fully geared up and ready to deal with this Rice. As right now, hit after hit after hit. Hold on, Salazra in so much trouble. No air dodge, no resources. This should be it.
Oh! And gets it. The down air chains into the up special sweet spot, and Rice once again another player shutting 3-0 opportunity. Rice having absolutely none of it, much like Abra before him, able to move on to losers finals.